Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Oak and Eden. We inspire. So these, we've yet to do anything by these. So kind of excited to try it.
Yeah.
So this is a 3-year product. I can't say the word. It's 90 proof. We got it for $49.99. So it's bottled by Oak and Eden in Bridgeport, Texas. It's distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. So I'm assuming MGP. Wow, this is a cork and a half. So this is 51% corn, 45% wheat, 4% malted barley. This is what happens when you pour and you read at the same time. So they said after traditional distillation and aging, they add an additional spiral cut piece to every bottle.
What's in it?
It is definitely in there. So
Which I did not see that when I bought it.
That's the cool thing about it. Well, that's what, as the Bourbon John says, is the gimmick. But they do supposedly age, well, this is again according to the website, but they do age normally, but then they do add it in there. And if you could see, and we can attest, we bought these little spiral guys, and they actually do a bang-up job in changing whiskey. So it almost would be interested to try one without it, and then try one with it and see if it makes a difference, you know what I mean? But it will continue aging. This one happens to be the French Oak Spire. So I'm assuming, I shouldn't assume, I don't know if it's finished in...
Didn't really say. Just
doesn't say, bottled by hand, finished in a bottle.
I think it just put the French Oaks...
I don't know if it's the regular one and they put the French Oak Spire in there.
I believe that's what they said.
Or if they actually finished in a French Oak bottle. Bottle reader was in charge of this part. I'm just trying to see.
Trying to tell you, I think it's the stave is the French Oak part of it.
Okay, I'm just trying to look. That I know for a fact it's a French Oak Spire, but I'm wondering if they finished it in French Oak barrels.
I want to say though this was a super sale too. I think this is why I picked this up. I think it was like super off.
Way more. I have no idea. I've never really.
I want to say this was up there.
I'm not going to say I've never seen them, but I don't think I've never tried to buy them, so I never looked at the prices.
I think that's why I got them. I think they were like 40% off or something. These were marked down heavily.
Well, you can leave a comment down below if we did good at $49.99. I didn't even cross-check what you paid for it. It has a different note though. Like it's a different nose that's coming out of this right now. Like it's not the traditional. I'm not really getting the French oak smell.
No, I'm getting like a sugary smell.
Sugar in like what? Like
just
a rock candy sugar?
Yeah, like no caramel, nothing. Super flavor.
Well, there is a darkness in this. Like to me, I'm getting like a dark, almost like some of the wood finishing ones. I'll have to see. Maybe after I try a taste. Like I'm thinking like I could get thrown into like a Maker's 46, but usually that brings a fruit with it. I'm not getting any fruit aspect whatsoever in the front.
You get a heavy flavor in the end. Pretty heavy flavor in the end. That does stick around.
Not sure I love it though.
It's I was considering it was like a first flavor, so
yeah, I'm not sure I love that.
I almost tastes like the stave was in too long or something.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It tastes almost over oaked to me.
It does have that.
How the hell can I fish that out? Be in here like shipping a bottle time. I'm gonna trying to. Yeah, it almost does. Let me before I. You know what the problem is?
You'd have to almost go like bottle to bottle.
It would have to dump it into something else, right, and then pour it back in.
And then stuff this in the treehouse one. It surely can't hurt it.
You really don't get a fruit. At all.
No.
You don't get a fruit at all.
Not even in the nose.
You get oak for days. Like it is, but that's all you get. Like it really is overpowering.
It's almost. Remember, it's almost like that time when we would did the smoky thing.
Yeah.
And we cooked it. And
Too
we
much.
Cooked, yeah, and you had that
And that's
aftertaste.
all you could taste.
And I ended up burping it all the way home. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of something like that.
But it doesn't. It doesn't have the smoke
but
at all.
It's not the
right.
smoke.
It's not any like that.
No,
I get what you're saying though. It overpowered the actual whiskey.
and you didn't get the like you said, it would have been nice if they have a plain one.
Right, to see the difference.
See how they
I'm
started.
wondering how long this thing sat in there, and did it just take over? Because if
It
you
had
ever
a bottle
watched
in a whatever number, but it didn't say 2021 or anything on it.
if you ever haven't watched it, you can go back and watch. We actually took one that my buddy brought back from Oklahoma that was very young corn whiskey tasting, and we threw a stave like this in it for about. It ended up being a month by the time we were done, and it was like a solid tasting whiskey by the end of it. It got rid of that whole youngness out of there, and it really turned it around.
It took that hint of not so nice out of it too.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm wondering if this was already aged for 3 years, and then this thing's been in there for 6 months. Did it now
I bet it's longer than that.
Or whatever
I don't
it
think
is.
There's a date on there.
Whatever it is. How long? These do work very good.
I mean,
if you threw them in a jar of clear liquid, it starts turning.
I know. I wonder though. It must wear out eventually.
In theory, the one that we bought, they said it wore out, but the longer I left it in, the more flavor it kept getting because I kept trying it throughout.
Yeah, I wonder if it's this is basically it's aging it for another year, and then it basically maxes it out. I don't really know anything about it. You bought them, and I didn't really read up on it after. So imagine that.
I will say there is a sweetness to it.
Yeah,
and there is a heavy oak presence. So if you're looking for it's really got a lot of that. And I could say it's a French oak too because it's a different flavor.
It is. It definitely is a different flavor.
It's a different flavor on the.
It's got a huge sweetness nose now.
But I guess my turmoil I got going on in my head is Penelope is MGP, and they have we do the architect all the time, and this is just like take that times 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like that's actually very good. In fact, that Penelope just beat Maker's 46 when we did it. You know what I mean? Where this one
was that was a cast though, right? The Maker's 46. That wasn't the original.
It was not the original, correct? Right. But it was also Penelope was 104 proof too, and the cast strength was 108 proof.
So I'm trying to go back to
what do you think? It's too wadded?
The original 46, and we kind of shit on it because of the price and this, that, and the other thing. I did, and it was probably equivalent, right? Close to the same price.
It was around this price.
This one seems way oakier.
This is almost.
That would be, I guess, a comparison is C, because then you're kind of doing apples to apples. But it is a pretty good cork.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's no joke. This is just.
This is going to be like my ultimate go-to.
If you're
wonderful flavor.
No, if you're looking for.
Oak with
an oak.
It has that. It does have like an aftertaste. Like it's like sticking there.
Yeah, it almost gets. Let me see. Let me try it again, just for that.
It could even be like the story you tell when you went to the fair and it was over smoked. Mm-hmm. You get that aftertaste the rest of the day. I'm already burping it. Double wing.
If this thing had a fruit aspect at all, I might like it. It reminds me. It reminds me that darkness that you get in a lot of the double oaks but it's gone to like a bitterness at the end. Like it's almost like I drink a lot of black coffee.
The other kicker though, we just did the Sunday Fun Day not too long ago on
all the double oaks.
All the double oaks, and every one of them was totally different. Mm-hmm. That which I think we even said it. I was dumbfounded that they weren't even close. They were like, this one's way over here. This one's way over here. So. This is definitely going to fall into that category.
And we definitely picked some of the ones that went to the darker side, but this is like to the extreme. It's making me hiccup now.
There's something different in the nose too.
It's almost. I'm trying to.
I wonder, what did it say?
I'm trying to think when we did.
It's fired French oak.
I'm trying to think when we did like the It wasn't 1910. I'm trying to think of another one that we had that brings you on the dark side. I mean, we just did this Lucky 7, and And this is French oak. It was leaps and bounds better. Like this was smooth and delicious and flavorful.
Ding, ding, ding.
This has so much flavor, though, but it brought it in a flavor that I'm not sure I love.
I'm gonna probably be with you on that. It's very strong.
Very strong.
It is like they overdid it. Maybe after doing this, maybe they should have did a half a stave.
Right. I mean, the more I drink it, if you're looking for a double oak product, man, this is your guy right here. This definitely bringing.
And you stay with it, started with it, stay with it. And if we went and picked something else right now, we'd be like, wow.
Honestly, though, we've never really done a 20-year-old that's been oaked that long. So this might be to people's palate. Like I've never done. What is the most we've ever done? 12 years. Elijah Craig's 12. Have we done a 15 year? Not counting Scotch because they're not in real oak. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't think we've ever done a really high aged, and this might be where that brings us. You know what I mean? And I don't know. But if it is,
because if it was blended. So
that's what I mean. I don't.
It used that. Yeah. Went down, but.
Like we've never done like that, and I keep saying I want to grab them, but we didn't do the most we did with the Calumet that was straight was 10 year. You know what I mean? Elijah's got to be our oldest one. It's 12 years. You know, so in
JD we did a 15, didn't we, or something? Didn't we do a 15, JD?
No, it's a 12 year. It's right there. A knob 18. Oh, we did the knob 18.
10 and 12. All right.
We did the knob 18, but that wasn't oaky like this.
No.
That was nice and refined. That's. I guess that's what we're getting. You can leave a comment down below if you guys have tried this stuff and you can explain it better than we just babbled on with it. To me, it is. There is a strong oak presence in this.
I'm sure there's some people who don't believe in this. So it's almost like the Cleveland people.
Well, it's funny because that's when the only time I paid attention to it, I saw it on actually the Bourbon Judge, who doesn't need a shout out from us because he's got way more subscribers than we do, but he actually said he would never buy this because it's a gimmick. Put a stave in my bottle. I'm not going to do it. He did a show on gimmicks. This was one of the ones he said he swore he would never buy. But I really enjoy that. If Oak and Eden, if you're watching, I will use this in future projects, though. So we're going to see what happens. But
if it does change it, or did it out where it's welcome,
we're going to find out. We will take that out and put it in something else for sure, just to see. But there you go. We beat it down. This is not. I just want to stress for the fact it's not bad. It took me by surprise. The more I keep drinking it, I don't mind it. It is a sweet molasses taste.
But you don't want to change.
It's like a thick molassesy.
It does. It does hang on. It's flavor almost.
It is very oaky though. That's the only thing I'll say. Like you're really getting more than you bargained for right there. But if you're someone who always says, "Man, my double oak don't have enough oak," try one of these.
I was gonna say
because this is your gal right here. Because this is bringing
other than cooking it.
This is bringing all the oak you can handle. So, well, there you go.
And that's the smoke. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say you keep referring to the smoke. You get none of the smoke.
No, it has that aftertaste though. Even like when you smoke a cigar, you get that aftertaste, and it just stays there. That's what I'm getting.
I'm almost getting like when you used to polish your shoes and you get that smell in your nose. That's what it's giving to me, like shoe polish. That's what I get.
I get that
at the end of that.
A lot of shoes, so
yeah, and you don't get that. Like that's that lasting, like that heavy, dark. That's almost what I get.
Like kidding. How many shoes have you polished?
20 years.
I forgot about that.
Well, there you go. So there it is. There is Oak and Eden. We inspire. Again, if you have tried this, leave a comment down below because I don't know.
There's definitely sweetness in here with a heavy oak finish.
It's a huge oak presence. I'll be curious because we do have another one. I want to see if the regular oak is better than the French oak. Maybe this one just took over or something like that. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below because I like hearing from everyone. So spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.